Hey guys, my name is Ryan and welcome back to Overwatch Central and another Central Combos video. The series in which me and Miska take a look at hero compositions in Overwatch that we find strong and very fun to play. This week we're taking a look at a fairly common combo, Reinhardt and Lucio. At first, we didn't really want to cover this combo this week, seeing as it's another tank and support combo like Winston and Zenyatta, but we find ourselves using this hero combination a lot, so we wanted to share our thoughts on it.
So let's start off with why this combo. Reinhardt is a big tank with decent damage and massive damage block potential, but he's slow, only has melee attacks and needs to get close to make the most out of his abilities. So how do we quickly get close to the enemy? By using Lucio's speed boost, obviously. Lucio can hang back behind Reinhardt's shield and harass enemies with his ranged weapon, whilst Reinhardt grabs the attention of the enemies. Lucio's sound barrier should be activated when the duo want to push for a control point. The enemy will have to go and deal with Reinhardt then, and this is when he uses his ult to stun as many enemies as possible. This should give your team enough time to help out, and even if Lucio dies before or after the push, Reinhardt is able to survive until he gets back. Using Amp It Up and Speed Boost right after you spawn is an easy way to quickly make your way back to your bulky German friend.
Going on to the specific heroes, we'll start with Lucio and his ranged weapon, the Sonic Amplifier. Lucio is able to deal damage on a short, medium, and even sometimes long range. This helps a melee hero like Reinhardt deal with heroes in the back or one of the turrets if multiple are set up in the same area. You can't really be expected to take out a Bastion on your own, but whatever damage you could do definitely helps. The right click ability knocks enemies away from Lucio and can give yourself and Reinhardt a little bit of breathing space and extra time to heal up if there's an enemy trying to finish you off. Both the heal and speed boost from Crossfade are very useful, especially for rushing. Reinhardt's only movement ability is his charge, which makes him lose a little bit of control over himself, so he needs an alternate way to get into the objective and around the map quickly. The speed boost is excellent for this, and switching to healing when you're trying to capture a control point gives you both an extra little bit of tankiness and an extra little bit of time, so make sure to amp up when necessary. Lucio's ultimate sound barrier is fantastic for rushing into an area an enemy is controlling, or if you're trying to survive a push of your own. Ideally you want to be using this when as many teammates are around you as possible, but sometimes it's worth just using it to keep yourself and Reinhardt alive when you really need it.
So to Reinhardt, what you need to think about when using his abilities and so on. Fire Strike is an ability that I mainly use for charging up my ultimate actually. As soon as it is off cooldown, I try to find someone or something I can hit on long range to get a little bit of ultimate charge. You want to make sure you got your ultimate ready before pushing an objective or when the enemy team is trying to gain control of the area you're defending. The charge is great for getting out of the spawn quick, but mainly when you push together with Lucio. A Reinhardt charge usually gets the attention of all enemies around you. It's fantastic for initiating a fight and quickly getting on a control point. Just make sure you don't charge too far away from Lucio. Enemies will naturally start grouping up around when you're on top of a control point you're attacking or defending. This is when you use the ultimate. Make sure that your charge and Fire Strike are both off cooldown when you ult. Earth Shatter can sometimes be a bit unforgiving if used near slopes or stairs, but overall it's a very strong ultimate with longer range than you may think.
So when do you want to be using this combo or switching to it? Well, the combo is based around rushing. So if you don't have that focus nor have that sort of team coordination around you, you're not going to get much out of playing these heroes. If you play it well, you can win those control point objective maps in less than a minute if everything goes well. You want to choose this combo at the start of a match and let the rest of your team switch heroes around to counter the rest of the enemy team. It's also maybe worth having something like a McCree with you just to make sure that you've got an extra little bit of assault as a core group. All in all, you want to be making sure that your teammates are countering heroes and flanking properly whilst you push whatever objectives there are. The alternate to playing this combo from the start of the game is switching to this combo if your current team just isn't working. It's a great combo for pushing fast without much help from the rest of your team, and this is also a reason to why it's a viable combo, even when there's only two of you partied up. Most of the time it's just been me and Miska, and then the rest of the people have just been random, and we've got a good use out of this. With any luck, the other heroes on your team will notice that you guys are trying to rush in and make progress and try and join the fight.
And to finish it off, I want to talk a little bit about counters. So the recent addition of Mei made this combo slightly more difficult to play actually. She can slow you down a lot with her ice wall, forcing you to take detours and cut you off from the rest of your team. She's also surprisingly good at fighting Reinhardt 1v1 actually, and the ultimate is great for defending. You can click the video on screen to learn more about me. So your goal when playing against the Reinhardt Lucio combo is to slow them down and split them up. When you split them up, you want to make sure to focus one of them, so don't try to kill both at the same time. If Lucio gets his ult off, you've probably lost the fight, and if Reinhardt gets his off, you'll also be in a bad position. Choose one and kill them quickly.
So that's Reinhardt and Lucio as a combination. Thank you very much for watching Overwatch Central. Let us know if you like these kind of videos, and let us know if there's any kind of composition you want to see us go over next. As always, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more Overwatch content as it comes out. Until then, take care, and we will see you next time.